Hello! Welcome to Mount&Blade Civil War in Russia Part 2. I'm your host, Howell2010, and let's figure out what the hell I was doing last time. Alright, I believe I just checked this village and forgot. I was looking for recruits. After this, I decided to go to Stanislav and see what the hell was going on there. I need some money and troops if I'm even to begin funding anything at all. So, after arriving in Stanislav, I went to the tavern to see if there was anything interesting there. There wasn't, so I sold all my stuff in the market and ended up visiting George Clemenceau. He had nothing for me, just a mission about collecting a debt that surely I would have to pay myself instead, so I left. I decided to head up to Lviv and see if they had anything, but took a stop off to get some more recruits in Turnipol, or however you say that. I got a few men willing to die for me. That's always good. And to the village to see the village elder, and oh god, they just retextured the snow in the old Vagrant villages. It looks horrible. It's just awful, doesn't it? It's like the whole town is covered in mustard. It's a mustard-covered village in the west. You have any tasks I can help you with? Nah, it's cattle. I hate riding cattle in this game. Anyway, so back up to Lviv. Or not back, but to Lviv. And long, slow journey. I take a look at some nearby villages. That one's looted. There was nothing I could do about it. But none of the others were looted, so it must have just been a precision strike from the Soviets. And then into Lviv. After arriving in Lviv, I went through the motions, tavern, market, and castle, where I met Marshal Edmund Ironside. He wanted me to look for some criminal called the Crow, and I love that mission, so I took it. And see, Dragovich, I think that's called. But as I'm narrating this, I'm looking at a very tiny window. I can't really see the name, so I'm only guessing. See Alliance General walking by. Say hi, but not too close. Wasn't that interested in him. And into the forest. The forests really slow you down in this game. It kinda sucks. Ooh, Soviet General. If my voice sounds different from here on, it's because I recorded this part on a different day. Just had some problems with time to record. Anyway, so yeah, just heading down to get that criminal in Dragovich. Dragovich. Well, when I got to the village, she saw it was getting dark, so I had to wait until morning. And actually, the village elder told me to do that. Another mustard-covered village. This mod could be so much better if some more time and care were put into it. Anyway, so I was going around looking for the criminal. They usually, in these missions, they usually hide around the backs of buildings and stuff, and they're called nervous men like this. You see, I saw him earlier when I pulled my gun out. Anyway, so I challenge him, and he goes to attack me, but since I was talking, I put away my gun. And then I had forgotten that you can't shoot someone if they're too close to you in this map. So, I was trying to fight him from horse with a knife while he has a sword, and he almost kills me. But, you know what? Fuck you. And again. Just blasted him twice. He's dead. One more time for good measure. Love that sound. Anyway, so, headed back to Lviv. Or was I headed to Uzgorod? Yeah, I was headed back to Lviv to talk to Marshal Edmund Marshal Clemenceau? I forget who. Oh yeah, he thanked me for my work. I asked him if I could join his faction. He said no, so I went to recruit some more men, planning to mount an assault against the Soviet forces for some reason. I have no idea why. I just felt like it. And I think I like the Alliance weapons better. So I got a few young men either to die from this village and moved on to another village. I forget what happens in the next village, but yeah, just got some more men and headed up to Uzhgorod, where I discovered there was a local tournament. I needed money desperately, so I joined because I know I'm gonna kick ass. I bet all the money I had on myself and was given a pistol in the first round. Now, this first round is exceedingly long, and actually, looking at the storyboard, the tournament is more than half of this video. Like, really, we're at the 6-minute mark of a 15-minute video, and right after the tournament, I quit. So, yeah. But at least it's entertaining. Right there, I forgot that I was green, and accidentally shot one of my own guys. As you can tell, I'm not very good about hitting moving targets, usually. But my accuracy doesn't really suck in this game. Like in the vanilla, I've actually been able to hit an enemy in the head with an arrow while they were charging at me with shield drawn. Hopefully I'll be able to replicate that in another recorded video, so I can prove it. Right in the head. Love that. Anyway, so, ouch. Fast food. I haven't yet figured out that headshots work on this map. I forgot about headshots and just aimed for center mass. The next rounds are shorter because I suddenly realized I can actually hit them in the head. But yeah. So I keep switching to spear because sometimes it's just easier. I didn't notice that guy was using his fists before. Horses blocking my way. The guy on the ground, he would have been perfect to hit with the spear, but I decided to shoot him instead. Because I just like shooting. And so, I rolled behind the guys and realized headshots work. And the reason that was a woman is because, as you saw, that was, I think, a feminist. Yeah. Not really in the habit of wanting to kill feminists myself. But it's a tournament, it's just fake bullets, it's all good. Next round I decided not to bet on myself because 1, I didn't have any money, and 2, I was a little afraid that I was going to die. And I didn't want to risk any more money. But anyway, so this round is much shorter because I realized headshots work really well. Shot sneaking up on me, shot him in the head. Accuracy is not the best. I hit that. I killed that guy without even having the reticle on the crosshair. I wonder if I'll be able to hear my voice in this. Huh. Anyway, just one more. Once again, I was on the green team. I'm a big fan of green myself, but I suppose it is better than yellow or red. I personally like blue. I don't remember the end of that round being glitchy while I was playing. Woohoo! Blue team! But I started this round with a spear, which made it a little bit harder to finish, because you have to be running, or at least going on your horse, to use a spear effectively. If you're in just one spot and try to thrust it, it does basically no damage. And the faster you go, the more damage it does. So it's actually really hard to use in these kind of settings, especially as you'll see in a later round when it's just one person. Is it a later round or is it this round? I don't remember anymore. But point is that when it's 1 versus 1 and both have spears, it's just it takes forever. The AI knows enough to just circle around you. The AI is not completely stupid. Damn. I love it when a good, solid hit goes off like that. You know, I think that was all of them. And I was right. I mean, I thought that was all of them, and I was right. Ow. So, yeah. So, here, you can see there were several teams. Once again, I'm on the green team. And that guy was too close. Huh. Did everything just jump around everyone else? Because, I wonder if I forgot to put in a like 1 second frame or something. Anyway. So, yeah, with guns, charging only makes it harder to hit the enemy, and actually decreases your accuracy if you're on horseback and moving. So, not like a spear, you have to stay still to use a gun. And now I'm on the yellow team with one enemy. This was the round I remember. It was, as you see, no damage, and he barely doing any damage to me, and we're just circling each other. Just, oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. I think the ground is covered in mustard again. I just now noticed it. I suppose that time there it looked enough like sand because it wasn't on top of things. But still, it just looks terrible, doesn't it? Now I'm fighting the mustard itself, in human form. Yes, and I'm on the green team now. Grass versus mustard. And who shall win? Spoiler alert, it's me. I'll win. Because I'm just good like that. Yep. So I turned to a 3D view third person view for some reason in the end of this. Just because. I think I was trying to get a better view. But, yep, I won, and I got a bunch of money from that fight. I decided to go to the castle, and I cut things short right there. I actually stopped recording a little after that, but bye.